Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. So today we are going to continue working on this page here that we started a few days ago. We're using polys. The image is from Daydreams by Hannah Carlson, and I will leave everything that I'm using linked down below, as well as all the pencils that I've used for this part will be down there also, in case you want to color along and get your pencils out before we start. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start with some of these bugs here. Alright, so I think for the wings I want some light cobalt turquoise, which is number 154, and we'll just do a light base. Let's see, I got something on my page already. We'll cover everything. I'm not going to bother with all this pattern. So like so, maybe get a little bit more on this one here, get a little bit more at the base where it's kind of attached to the body. So in like that, just kind of layer it in a little bit. Then we'll go in with some cobalt turquoise, which is number 153, and we'll just very lightly add some of this in here. And again, I'm not bothering with the pattern. Maybe get a little bit right up in here, but then mostly just down closer to the body. Let's get on the other side. Kind of follow that a little bit like so. Get a little bit more over on this side, just so that they kind of match. Like that, I think. And then I keep going every time. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Then we'll go back in with the light cobalt turquoise, and we'll go over it, and these will look very pale, but I kind of want them to look very pale. Just get some more right in here. Just kind of deepen that a little, but still keep it very light. And go over where the darker color is, a little bit more, just so that we get a better blend, and then kind of fade it out. Okay, like so. I think that's pretty good. And I'm thinking we'll just go ahead and do all the wings the same. So now that we know what they are supposed to look like, because I wasn't sure, we'll just go ahead and do the rest of them. So I'll just go in with the same light cobalt turquoise up on this one here, and we'll just base all the wings that we can find on this page. Let's see here, and then we'll worry about the bug bodies after, because I still don't know what to do with those, but we will figure something out. Thinking maybe brown, maybe, or black, because there's so many bright colors on this already. And I'm thinking maybe I want to do the background the same color as this over here that was also done in Neo 2s. That way they kind of match a little. Actually, let me pull this back down. Go a little bit more over right here. And some more in here. And here they kind of overlap a little. Or this big one is overlapping this smaller one. Or it looks smaller at least. I'm sure they're the same size, I hope. And we'll do this bigger one here. It's got its wings spread. Sure, I get this bit here. Definitely get some more color right in here where it's connected to the body. So we're kind of using the lighter color to map out where the shadowy bits go. Okay, so it will be a little bit under here, and also where it's connected to the body, down here as well. And let's do the other side. We'll just start with the bottom one. So let's do this one here. Just get that base on. And again, more color down where it connects to the body. I'm going to need my eraser because I just went over there. Alright, last bug down here. We'll do his or her wings too. Same way. I could maybe do golden bugs. Now that I think about it, I think maybe that would look good with a tealy turquoisey color. See, let's just get a little bit in between these here. It kind of looks like they're overlapping each other a little bit. this up a little so I get a better angle. So get a little bit more closer to the body, and then this bottom wing here, and then we've based all of them. Like so. There. Then we'll grab our cobalt turquoise, and let's go ahead and do the top one first. We'll do it. We'll shade in where it's attached to the body and kind of fade it out. Put in a little bit on the bottom of this wing here. And same in here. This one will be darker because it's kind of turned away from us. So a little bit like so. Kind of fade it out so we get a nice blend. Same here. And let's do this one down here. This one will be pretty much just where it attaches to the body, maybe a little bit on the bottom here. Just very lightly. This is a pretty dark color, so it doesn't take much to make it darker. And then underneath this one, like right there, because they kind of overlap with each other, and just kind of spread it out from where it's attached. Same here. Kind of fade this down a little, like so. And we'll do this top one. And fade that out tiny bit right on the bottom of the wing here. Let's just get a little bit more right over here so that they match a little bit better. They don't have to match exactly. Last one down here. I think this is the biggest one. So we'll do the same thing. And I think I forgot to shade in between them, these over here, so I'll go ahead and do that once we get over there. Gonna just do this here. Let's get a tiny bit right in between these. And then move down to this one down here. I need a different angle. Like so. And other side. Very lightly. And let me get my light cobalt turquoise out. Let's just get a little bit more here, because I want it to be, you know, the same as the other side, because I missed this bit here. Alright, so let's go over with the cobalt turquoise like so. And here, and then the bottom wing here. That is good. Alright, then we'll go back in with the light cobalt turquoise, and we'll just start back up here. We'll go over the darker and pull it out. Kind of just blend them together a little bit better. Just very, very lightly. Go over a little bit more where it's darker and kind of fade it out. Like so. Then we'll go down here. We're doing the same thing. Like so. Get this bigger one here. A little bit more on this one here. And a last one down here. so, I think, and then I'm going to turn it over a little just to get that angle. Like so. And I think last I'm going to put some white over all of the wings. So make sure you clean it off if it's something on the tip, because you definitely don't want to get different color into this. And just kind of go over and kind of blend it all out with the white. Now I'm pressing a little bit harder with it just because this is our last color. See, like so. And here. Let's do this one here. And I gotta turn a little. I'm hoping y'all don't get motion sick from all this twisting and turning. But I personally cannot color without moving my page. I know some people can. I don't understand how they do it. Here, let's just get this like so. And I'm not really supposed to use my hand either to brush that off, but oh well. Get this here. Get it all up in here like so, and it's okay if you pull it out a little bit. There. Alright, so I think for the bugs, the bodies, I think I'm going to try some gold. So I'm going to go in with some burnt sienna, which is number 283, and we're going to ignore the lines, and we're just going to go in the darkest areas. We're going to ignore all the little stripes here, and we're going to go in very lightly just on the sides like so, kind of fade it out a little so that there's a nice blend. And then we can go in here and get a little bit on all these little ones there. Let's do the same here, kind of ignoring those lines and just going straight over and fade it out a little. And we'll go in here And we'll do the same thing here, go around the eyes here. The eyes will probably be black. And see, we can do the little legs too. Just get a little bit on these. So you kind of just get down like so and like so. Let's just do them all at the same time. Okay, so go here on the body and a little bit here. Pull this out, and I'm not sure what to do with all this. This is a little bit more intricate than that last one, but let's just go kind of in between all these a little. So you get that in there. Like so, and get this in here. And get some right on the head. And let's see, let's get this bit like so. So basically just kind of around the eye there, and or the eyes, and go around the circle here and do the legs like we did the other one. Just very lightly, because this is quite a dark color. See, I think that's it. The other leg is hidden, I think. Alright, so let's get this one done. We can just start up here. We'll do the same thing. Get this bit here. Let's just get that. We can, I don't know. No, I don't know. Let's go around this bit here. And around this, a little bit in these. Let's see, I've gotten some blue in one of these here, so let me just see if I can't erase that. Or not blue, turquoise, but it's a bluish turquoise. Okay, like so, and let's get this bit there. Can go around here too, and just kind of outline this bit because it will be bright in the middle. Kind of fade it out a little so we get a nice blend, hopefully. I have not pre-tested my colors, so hopefully it works out. Let's get this here, and the feelers or whatever they're called, I'll probably do that with some type of black pen too, but that's something I'll do last after the background. I don't want to smear it anywhere. Let's see, let's get like that and get in between all these little ones here. Okay, like so, and in here will be pretty dark because it's very underneath that. And then we'll go in here. We're just gonna ignore this, whatever that is. like so. Then we're gonna go in with some burnt ochre, which is number 187. And I'm gonna go in over the sienna and pull it out just a tiny bit, because this one is a little bit more orangey. This is kind of just like a transition color. Like so. Get a little bit right in there. And get on the legs here. I'm sorry if y'all hear the phone ringing. And go over the sienna again and pull it out. Like so. Here. And do the same thing on this bit. Just very, very lightly still. Just go over all the sienna and pull it all out. See, and may go in with something just a little bit darker just to get that in there. Like so, and then let's do this bit here. Like that. This. I don't even know if this is showing up, but it is there. It's just very, very light. Like so. And then we'll do this last one up here, or down here even. Like so. And in here. Alright, so let's go over with some orange glaze, which is number 113. And gonna go over the brown and pull it out. See, not quite all the way to the end, but definitely pull it out like I'd say 3/4 of the way there ish. And these legs just kind of go over the whole thing, because there's not really, they're so thin that we'll just kind of put it in there. Do the same here. And have these two going towards the middle. Leave a little bit white in there. So go over maybe a couple of times just to get it a little bit brighter. We'll do the same thing on all of them. Let's get this leg here. Oh wait, that is all 4 legs. I just realized. Hey. Go over all these here. They're all very, very tiny. See, there won't be much yellow in this one, although we'll go over with the yellow over everything, but there won't be much room for just some white in there. See, like so. Here, get this here, leave a little sliver of white right on the tips of these here. Get this bit. See, like so, I think. And then we'll do the one down here. Make sure you got a pointy pencil. Let's see, get this bit here. And kind of fade it out so we don't have the harsh line. We may have to go over one more time, but we'll see after we apply the yellow. So I think I'm going to go in with some of the cadmium yellow, which is number 107. And we'll see what this does. This is one of my favorite yellows in the entire set. We're going to go over everything. Get some more on this leg here and the leg down here. Just kind of go over it a few times to kind of just get that brightness in there. Trying not to get it in the blue flowers. And let's do the same thing on all of these. The legs. The legs probably won't look very different just because they're so itty bitty and spindly. Move down to this one, do the same thing here. This is what I love about polys, they just layer so beautifully. But they also take longer to color with, at least for me, because of the kind of almost required layering. see, like so. And get over here. So if y'all want to, you can let me know in the comments if there's something that you want to see me color in, to do a color along out of. And you can also let me know what pencils you would like to see me use during these color alongs. I will write it down. I do have a list that I write all the suggestions down in, and if I have the pencils, I will try to make it happen. It takes a while to, you know, go down the list, but you can let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see me do or color out of a specific book with specific pencils, or if you just have pencils, that is cool too. Let's see, oh, a little out of frame there. Okay, like so. I think I do want, let me just, they're a little bit brighter. This is more what it looks like. It's a little bit, kind of fades a little bit when I put my book down. I think maybe we will go in with a tiny bit of the walnut brown in the very, very darkest areas, just to kind of get some dark in there. So let's just start with this one, just to get them values. Just a very, very tiny bit. Make sure it's very sharp. And just the ittiest bittiest amount. I'm just making up words as I go. And this looks better, I think. Okay, like so. Let's just get all these done here. Hoping I'm in frame this time. A little bit on the legs. Just very lightly. We definitely don't want too much of this, but a tiny bit I think will look very nice. So you get a little bit on all these here. Like so, and here. And last one. Get in there, I think, and then around here. There. And that's all the bugs except for the eyes. That we'll do those after the background. Anything that will be done in gel pens will be done after the background. Because I don't want to, you know, smear it and stuff. Alright, so for the background, we will be using some light olive from the Neocolor, and we'll also be using the olive. And I've just got a regular Derwent water brush. This is number 1, and I've got my paper towel here. So I'm just going to start scribbling this on. This is how I usually do it. I'll just go ahead and start scribbling. It doesn't have to be super neat, because it'll dissolve with the water. But I like to do this first, and then I'll add in from a palette after if I need it. And I won't be going in between all this, so we're definitely going to need like some type of palette, or you can just pick it up with a brush from the crayon itself. So I'm just getting the big areas like this here. And I love the olives and the Caran d'Ache lines, and the Pablos, and in the Neocolor. They got about the same colors. They may have some different ones, but these ones are the same as the Pablos. Let's get all up on here. And let's get in between here. Anywhere we can get in between is where we'll go. Kind of in a tiny bit in there if I can get in there. Maybe a little bit in here. And a little bit closer to this fly or bee or whatever it is. I think there's a few different types of bugs on here. And I never sharpen mine. I know some people sharpen these, but I don't. I'm stingy like that, or frugal, whichever one you want to call it. So I'm hoping this turns out good. Normally when I try to do backgrounds on video, they usually don't turn out very good. But hopefully this one turns out alright. Get it all up in here. And this is looking really messy now, and hopefully that'll change. Let's see, let's just get here. It's not easy to get in the spine either. Luckily we're using the same colors, so it doesn't matter if it bleeds over to the other page. Move it up a little bit. So get some in here. We're going to cover the entire page with this color. Or at least all the background. that. Get in here. Let's just get kind of down in there. Move this down a little, and let's just go over here and get this bit. Like so, and get this top here. I can get in here. And last bit here before we move to the regular olive. See, that page is actually a little bit torn up there. I think I accidentally tore some of it because I had tape on here when I was doing this other background, because I didn't know what I wanted to do with this page yet. I didn't want the Neo 2 to bleed over. Okay, like so. This should be alright. Hopefully. You can always go back over. Backgrounds do tend to take a minute. Alright, then we'll go over with a little bit of olive, and I'm just going to go around the edges a little bit with it. So kind of almost like a frame, I guess you could call it. That's what I did on the other side, and it'll probably be what we stick to for this one too. Just kind of all the way down. I got it zoomed out about as far as I can, so I'm hoping y'all can see alright. Just so that y'all can see the whole page. Let's see, like so. Just a little, and we can always add more in later if we need it. See, I need to get at it from a different angle here in a minute. Okay, over here. See, like so, and then just down here. It's okay if it's not totally straight. Like so. Just maybe round the corners a little. I like that a little bit better. And it's looking really rough right now, but hopefully it'll smooth out. It should smooth out. I hope. Fingers crossed. So you just get a little bit more right in here. Like so. Okay. We'll leave it like that for now. then get our water brush, and we'll just kind of start up in the corner here and just kind of go in little circles. And since we didn't put that much of the olive on, we can just move it down because it'll just blend into the lighter olive. I need more water in my brush. And that paper towel, by the way, is very thick, so it will not bleed through on the page underneath. See, like so. Just wipe off your brush every now and then. Let's get this down here. See, I don't know if I got enough on there, but I can go in with some more later. Definitely should leave it to dry, or if you have a heat gun, in between layers. So you get this here all the way in. So you get this little bit here that apparently I put in. I got a dog hair somewhere. See, maybe I can get some of that pigment. Nope, not really, just a tiny bit. Okay, like so. Let's get some here, right in between the wings there. And this is way easier, at least for me, to work with than Inktense, because Inktense you have to be super quick, and once it's dry and it won't move. This you can reactivate, so it doesn't matter if I stop right here and then go up here and pull this down, because when I get back down there, that will kind of just blend into each other. While with Inktense there would be a harsh line there. See, I got something in my paint there, but I really don't want to dig it out. There, I think I got it. Or not in my paint. Well, I guess it's kind of paint. See, I need more water, so just squeeze it a little bit. I don't want to squeeze it too much because I don't want too much water. It's balance there. See, like so. Get down all the way down here. Get up between these petals here. Like so, kind of get that a little like so, kind of a little bit better blend. But the other page next to this is definitely darker, so we'll have to add more pigment. They don't have to match completely, but kind of, sort of, somewhat. At least we're using the same colors. But I love, love, love these olive colors. They are probably some of my most used neos. Let's go up here. Put that in there. Get all this. Make sure it all dissolves, so that there's no like pigment crayon streaks. See, it's just gonna get up here, and we'll move this down. There's like a chunk of pigment right here that I want to kind of just move out. And I'm just going to go straight over those feelers because they'll be job end. So move here like so, get up around these bells. It's a good thing these pencils don't move, because I'm sure I've gone over a couple of times. Luckily you can just wipe it right off. If you do go over, just wipe it off with a tissue or with your hand or something. Let's see, more water. My brush is a bit stingy with the water. Okay, like so, I think. Kind of just move that over there. Get all up around this bug, and then we'll go up here and we'll do this area. And I know I left the corner down there undone, but I kind of want to work from top to bottom. See, like so. Let's just get this here dissolved. And move it down towards the flower. Like so. And this is actually almost dry. See, oi. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just do it like this so I don't get underneath there. Oh, more water again. Let's see, like so. here, and I'm sorry I say that a whole lot. I can't help it. It's just something I say while I'm thinking. Let's see here. And down in here. Okay, I think that's all right. We'll have to go over a little bit more later, but it's all right for now. Now let's move it over here a little. Let's just get this bit here. And this bit there. So, and I just got some in the bug there, but should go right, get right off of there if I'm just use my finger, kind of just wipe it off. It shouldn't set on top of pencil anyways. Here, let's move that, get just whatever's left on the brush just in between those two legs there. Alright, then we just got this area here, and let me just see, need some water for sure, and it might look a little weird in the spine. It usually always does. You'll know how much I love the spine. See, let's just kind of get it all in there. And in there, wipe off the brush. And in here, okay. Oi. Let's just move it over a little, or get an easier angle. Let's see, try not to put my hand in that paper towel either, just in case there's something there. Get all this activated. See, like so. You kind of pull, you can pull the darker color out a little bit too. It just makes for a nicer transition. Or you can skip the darker color altogether if you're watching this first and then coloring along later. See, let's just get up in between all these bells that we can. There's a decent amount of pigment on the brush now. See, let's just get some in between here so we don't have to go do all of it later. Okay, there, and last little bit left. Let's see, I'm getting it in some of the wing there, so close to the spine. But it's all right. see, let's get in here. Oh, whoops. Try again with my shaky hands. Shaky hands and tiny in-betweens don't go together very well. Let's just kind of get all this activated in the spine here. And this brush holds a good amount of water. Still plenty left in it. And I've, used quite a bit, I feel like. So it holds a decent amount. Definitely my favorite brush. This is what I always use whenever I'm watercoloring or ink tensing. Let's see, let's just get around the back here again, kind of move this out. Okay, like so. And it looks a little blotchy now, but we're hopefully going to fix that. It's probably not going to be a super smooth background. It's very blotchy up in here for some reason. Let's just go over this a little bit more with just a clean wet-ish brush. Let's see. I may have put down too much pigment on it. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Alright, so then we're going to leave this to dry, and then we're going to go in with a little bit more. Alright, so mine is now dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my olive and my water brush. I need my tissue here. And I am going to just pick it up from the back side of it, and I'm just going to add some on where I feel like it's needed. You can also use a palette if you want to do that. I may switch to a palette in a minute. And I probably shouldn't have started in this corner, but oh well. So you can kind of just pull this out. Alright, so I think I'll just get my palette, and it is the Caran d'Ache palette, and I'm pretty much just going to put some pigment down like this. And let's also grab that light olive. And I don't know if y'all want to see this or not, but figured I'd just show it just in case. Okay, like so. And then we can just pick it up from there. I will move this in a minute. Pick it up from here and just add it on. Like so. And I'll just put this here. Mine is dirty. I hardly ever clean my palette because I'm stingy. See, like so. Move that palette a little bit out of the way. That way you can water it down more too. And get some of that lighter olive. Let's get some more water out of here. And you can also blend them together for the mid-tone. Let's get some more of this on here. Sometimes if you want more pigment that's not so watered down, it could be just easier to pick it up from the crayon itself. Get some more of that light. Let's get some more down here. Let's get that off of there. I just went over that wing. All the way down. And your paper will buckle a little, but the Hamakalson paper does pretty well with water, I think. At least in my opinion it does. So I'm just kind of switching between the lighter color and the darker color. And I will do that until I'm happy with the background. That might take a minute. Let's see, let's just get in between all these bells. Get all this tiny stuff here. All those little white spaces that we left. Alright, so the background is done. So now all we've got to do is go in with a little bit of gel pen. Alright, so I've got a Arteza white gel pen. It is the 0.6. It is my go-to. And I'm going to outline the wings, if it will work for me. Like so. Get this bit here. And I don't know if I'm going to leave the pattern or if I'm going to outline that too. So I could just go ahead and outline it with the white gel pen. Let's see. If I don't like it, I can just go in with a pencil and just scrape it right off once it's dry. But I think I kind of like the way it looks when it's white. It's just kind of, it's very small. So that is why I'm using the smallest gel pen I could find. But you can also use whichever one you have. So I need to go over this one. Yeah, I don't know why I started on this one here. Usually I'll start at one end and work my way over. Let's see, let's get this line here. Like so. And we'll just go ahead and do that on all of those. Oof. Okay, so that is all the wings, and then we're gonna still use our white gel pen, and we are going to add in a little bit on these bugs here, just a little bit where it's, you know, highlighted. So in the places that we put some of that yellow, just a tiny bit maybe on the legs here. I'm gonna do that on all of these just to get it, you know, a little bit more shiny. Tiny bit right there. You can put a little bit on some of these here. And then don't worry, I have not forgotten their eyes. I'm just going to do that last because the pen I'm going to use for it takes a minute to dry. So I figured I'll just do that last so I don't have to just sit and wait. Let's see here and here. Let's get a little bit right there. Okay, I think that's good. And then we'll do this one down here. And I kind of just put like a little dot on the ends of all of these little itty bitty things. And I think, I don't know if I should outline some of this stuff here. Wouldn't be outlining everything, but maybe a little bit. Let's try this one here and see how that looks. If I don't like it, I'll just scrape it right off. Just a little bit like here on this flower. I'm hoping I'm not putting my hand in anything wet. This should dry pretty quick, so this shouldn't be a problem. It just doesn't have to be the whole petal either, just like a little. On the tips and the lighter areas. Gosh, doing this with shaky hands. Oh wee. Alright, like so. Maybe on a few of these bells, doesn't have to be all of them. Maybe just the ones that are kind of closer to the edges. Let's get some of these here. Just a tiny bit. And I know this is very tedious and it takes a while, which is why some of the background and the gel penning was sped up. Because if not, we'd be sitting here for 4 hours doing this. Or you'd be watching me do this for 4 hours. See, like so. Alright, maybe like so. And we'll probably just do that on all of these here. So let's just get some on this. And let me see, where do you go? You go down like so. Let's get this here and here, and let's get this one. Let's get this bit here. Get a little bit on these. I'm so sorry. It's getting cold outside, so I'm a little sniffly. Let's just get a little bit on some of these bells here too. Trying to hold my hand as steady as I can get it. Let's see here, like so. Maybe on some of these here. Like that. And we'll do this petal here. Maybe up to there. Get some on this one. Oops, just missed there. Whoopee. It's fine. Just scrape it off if I remember. If not, it's probably not super visible. Get this bit right here. Maybe pull this one up a little bit. And then let's get some of these bells. Last one, I think. Let's maybe get a little bit more right here. Last one of the flowers, at least. Let's see. Let's see what is. I guess that goes up like that. And you can outline the whole thing if you want to. I kind of like it just the tips outlined with the white. And if you don't have the exact same supplies that I'm using, you can just use whatever you have. That will work. Let's get a little bit on some of these bells. Especially the ones on the outer edge here. So you can make sure I'm in frame. Let's get a little bit right on the bottom of that one. Some over on this side. Probably should have started with this side, but why be logical? like so. Okay. I probably missed a petal. I usually do. I did indeed. Okay, let's get these two up here. I missed these on the bottom here. At least I found it before we called it done. So that's something. Let's see, is there anything else? Could do a little bit on the leaves right here. Just on the top where we put the lightest color, or you can do the whole thing if you want to do that, if you think that looks better. Everybody has their own preferences. Let's see, didn't even get the black line there. Whoops. Aye, like so. Okay, I think that's got to be it. I want to pull this one up a little. Yeah. Alright, so then, I am gonna go in with a little bit of black jelly roll. I also need to find my wink of stella that I put somewhere and now I've lost it. Alright, I found it. It was in the other room. I had to go in there and get it. Alright, so I'm going to start with some of the jelly roll glaze, the black one. And you can just use a regular black pen or a black Pascal or whatever you got. So I'm going to go and I'm going to fill in the eyes with this. I like this one because it kind of, when it dries, it's a little raised. So I think it looks kind of cool. Okay, like so. And see, got dog hair. And let's get these eyes here. And the feelers. This one is very juicy, so I kind of got to work quick because it almost flows out. Let's get this eye here. Up like so. And in the eye. Alright, so I had to wait for this to dry, and I'm pretty sure it is dry now. It takes a minute for the jelly roll glaze. I'm going to go in with some clear wink of stella, and I'm going to put that on the wings of all the little bugs. Just really quick because I don't want to erase the gel pen that we put on. If you scrub over it, it will kind of reactivate the gel pen a little bit, which I definitely don't want. And it kind of picks up the color of the pencil underneath too. Let's see. So you can definitely see it's shiny. So I'm using Wink of Stella. You can use whatever sparkly you have if you want to add this on to yours. I usually don't use stickles in these books just because there's, you know, they're not single-sided. Although I have actually colored the page behind this. But Wink of Stella works just as good. And let me see, did I get all of it? Sometimes I have to, you know, do this to make sure I got everything, because it's clear and it's not easy to see if you've gotten a good coverage. Okay, like so. Let's get this here. You can also use a clear glitter gel pen. That works too. Let's get this one down here. Let's turn it a little. Trying to be quick and not press down too hard because it will remove that white. Get it all? I think I did. This one won't shine. There, I think I did get it. Let's get this here. I really love using Wink of Stella. It is so pretty once it's dry, and you can get it in different colors, I think. I only have the clear one, but I think I've seen them in different colors. Let's see if we can see some shine or some glitter. Well, it should be there. So it's a little more subtle than Stickles, but it's so pretty. So I think we're pretty much done. I'll go ahead and zoom out and we can look at the whole thing. Alright, so this is our completed page with a little bit of sparkly on it. My page is a little buckled, as you can hear, I'm sure. I like the sound, but I know some people don't. But yeah, and we got some sparkly on here, which doesn't show up very well. Hopefully it will show up once it's drier. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it overall. I'm glad we got to do a background. It is, you know, it's not the best background, but I'm still practicing those. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. Toodaloo.